Shadow Realm yet? I need to talk about this brother-sister dynamic. I do not just like it. I'm locked in. It is not just close. It is dangerous, heavy, twisted, kinda terrifying. And that is exactly why I cannot look away. Hiromu Arakawa is absurdly good at writing relationships like this. So today, I want to talk about Fullmetal Alchemist. Yay! Arakawa's biggest classic. But this is not just a go read this famous manga take. I want to talk about why I trusted it so much and why it still hits harder than most series like it. Fullmetal Alchemist takes place in a world where alchemy is normal. The main characters are two brothers, Edo and Aru. When they are kids, they try to bring their dead mother back to use forbidden human transmutation. And the second they do, this story stops being kind. Obviously, it goes horribly wrong. Their mother does not come back. Edo loses his left leg, Aru loses his entire body, and then Edo gives up his right arm too, just to bind Aru's soul to a suit of armor. It is brutal, flat out brutal. This story tells you right away that it will not go easy on them. And that is what I love most about Fullmetal Alchemist. It does not treat the mistake like some sad backstory and move on. The price stays, the scars stay, the regret stays. The pain never leaves the center of the story. That is what makes it feel real to me. It is not just dark for shock value. That drives the whole story. It shapes the brothers. It shapes their relationship. And that is why the series feels so trustworthy. Stories that let the damage are just stronger. And Fullmetal Alchemist is not just dark. It hurts. And it actually has something to say. Take Nino's story near the beginning. If you know, the name alone ruins your day. A little girl gets dragged into a selfish adult experiment. It is horrifying. But that is where you realize something. This series is not just trying to shock you. It is asking what human life is worth. It is asking how far people should be allowed to go. It throws those questions right in your face. It is not gentle, but that is exactly why it is powerful. And somehow, even with all that weight, it is still insanely fun to read. The emotional core is strong. The alchemy rules make sense. The words opens up. The reveals hit. The fights go hard, so it never feels like homework. It never feels like some heavy story you have to force your way through. You're just locked in the whole time. The balance is ridiculously good. But the thing that gets me most is not just how well made it is. It is the pain that stays. Loss does not disappear just to make the story cleaner. I love stories like that. Stories that do not need to clean up their own. Stories that leave a relationship warped and let it stay warped. I'm so weak to that. And Fullmetal Alchemist never learns from it. That is why it gets me every single time. This is not just about beating some overpowered villain. It is about loss, about what they want back, about what they choose to keep going, even when it hurts. That is why it never loses its core. That is why it feels so strong. That is why it stays with you all the way to the end. So yes, I absolutely recommend Fullmetal Alchemist. If you like fantasy with real weight, if you like stories where the cost actually sticks, read it. If you want more than cool lore and flashy powers, read it. If you want the emotional build-up to absolutely like you do, definitely read it. Going casually on this series will punch straight through your chest, and honestly, that is part of what makes it so good. And right now, Arakawa is getting a